It's been about 2 weeks since I quit my $50,000 a year job to build $1 million business through trading and personal branding. After the first week, everything seemed like it was going good. Had a few payouts laid out, and then over the course of the next few days, I really started questioning whether I was actually capable of doing this. So day one started on a Sunday night. I had $800 left of drawdown for one of my accounts, so I knew that I needed to play it slow to build the account back up. So with that being said, the goal coming into this session was to make $200 quickly and walk away. And guess what? I had it. It was there. Just take profit like I said it would. It was too easy. Nope, I got greedy, missed out on the $200 win, and paid the price. Basically, I lost control after that because I didn't get what I needed and proceeded to just nuke the account. That sucked. First official start of the week. It's a brand new day, so that means whatever happened yesterday needs to be old news. That's my mindset starting each new day because you won't survive in trading if you're still thinking about what happened yesterday. The plan for today is the same. Make some money, be done in 30 minutes, go to the gym, come back during the afternoon to trade my other evaluation, then stream. I guess you know what's coming next, and you're right. I won big! Just kidding. I took 2 losses and forced myself to walk away. Honestly, I was impatient because I wanted to be done in 30 minutes, and that's really what caused it.
Well, this morning's pretty rough. It definitely sucks taking 2 losses back to back, and the first trade that I took literally got basically bottom ticked again. I got taken out, and then the market went the way I wanted it to. That's so frustrating, but I just had to walk away from that morning session and just kind of reset myself, go to the gym, just really try to stay away. I'm forcing myself to be disciplined, and it's just like it's going against the grain because I know that I could make it back, but it just never goes good. So definitely a rough start. I'm only officially in my first week with it being Monday, and it's not starting good so far.
I felt better coming into this afternoon session with the gym break, and the goal for the afternoon was to trade my evaluations. I didn't blow my account, and I traded to live another day, as the saying goes. It felt great. I'm starting to be disciplined, and this is where I start getting better. But then the thoughts started creeping in. If I was gonna make $500 or more on my evaluations, then why not try to make my money back instead? It never works. I fell for it. And just like that, instead of taking a $500 loss, I went and made it $1,000. Yes, the headphones are on because I'm actually editing this video live as I am making it and doing the voiceover. So, I mean, I'm trying to do everything in tandem, you know. I'm a great multitasker, but either way, that loss sucked. And to be honest, I traded the Asia session and I did not record it. I blew one of my evaluation accounts for take profit, and guess what? I tried to make a comeback for the account that I hit my daily loss limit on, and it was gone. Just like that. It sucks. But moving on. Like Mike Tyson says, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And starting the week getting punched in the mouth, losing 2 funded accounts, that's not fun. It really sucks because now I'm down to 1 account and I'm starting to doubt myself, kind of just thinking, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna I either lock in now or I might have to go back and find a job. But today, or on August 11th, I knew that I needed to make something happen and I couldn't be dumb, right? I can't be stupid here. Whatever happened yesterday, I cannot let that get it to me. Just keeping that same mindset. And New York Open was great. I managed to actually make $900 on my last funded account to put me close to the buffer on my Apex account to start, working towards getting a payout. So that's what happened. And then I came back during the afternoon session. And also, watch this. They do pay you out. Their rules are pretty black and white now, which is great. Hold on to me, I gotta focus here. Let's go! Woo! I passed this. Yeah. That's right. I passed the take profit account on that day, and to be honest, I just needed that win so bad, and it felt great to be. It just felt great to pass that account because it's with take profit. I could take daily payouts, but after being down, I just needed to get a win to restore my confidence, and that was what I needed. All right, let me take these bad boys off for this. I need to tell you guys something. So that was a good win, but overall, that was just passing evaluation. I didn't make any money yet. And at this point, I was already at the buffer for one of my funded accounts. And coming into August 12th, the goal was just to make $200. But what's not shown is that I actually traded that same night on my funded account. And guess what? I actually got so close to about $1,400 payout. I was up $1,400. And guess what? I didn't take profit because I wanted to take the full $1,500. I was a greedy man. And I only ended up taking $400 for that night. Now, you might be saying $400 is still great. I mean, you're right. It is great. It put my account from $1,900 to $2,300. So if I wanted to take a $200 payout, I could. Or I could just take my time and slowly build it. Which, that was the goal, right? Took that, I traded Asia. It was actually late at night that I made that $400. And then waking up, I just told myself, just make $200. But something just clicked. I wasn't okay with that. And it's not always good, right? Because we just saw what happened when I tried to make back by $500. But something didn't feel right. I knew that I needed that payout, right? Well, I didn't need it. The market owed me that payout. I'm tired of taking a loss. I'm tired of just going into this and not making any money. I understand I'm only 2 weeks in, but here's the thing. I can't just keep going on this journey, keep making these episodes, keep making this series, the videos for this series, and not get a payout. So with that, I just locked in. I didn't care about going for big profits. All I cared about was, all right, I'm coming in and I'm taking my scalps, and watch what happened.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And you would dig that and come out of that and say, wow, that was a close shave, wasn't it? And then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. You would dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite multiplicity of choices you would have, of playing that you weren't God. Because the whole nature of the Godhead, according to this idea, is to play that he's not. The first thing he says to himself is, man, get lost. Because he gives himself away. The nature of love is self-abandonment, not clinging to oneself. Throwing yourself out, as in, for example, in basketball, you're always getting rid of the ball. You say to the other fellow, have a ball. See? And that keeps things moving. That's the nature of life. So in this idea, then, everybody is fundamentally the ultimate reality. Not God in a politically kingly sense, but God in the sense of being the self, the deep down basic whatever there is. And you're all that, only you're pretending you're not.
How do I stop making excuses and get things done?
This is actually pretty simple. You have to realize, you have to know, you have to accept that all your excuses are lies.
If you have any mental toughness, any ability, if you have any fraction of self-discipline, the ability to not want to do it but still do it,
If you try and lead with positivity first, I need to think it, wish it, believe it, and I will achieve it, your set point of negativity is going to just crush that into the ground. I'm speaking from personal experience, right? As the guy that was chronically unconfident and still has, the imposter syndrome that does creep in. You have to start with action. It needs to be, okay, what would have had to have happened in a week's time for me to look back on that week and find pride in myself? Pride's seen as something that you should be ashamed of. It's one of the 7 deadly sins. But David Goggins, he said pride is something that everybody misses. That having pride in your name, your performance, the way that you show up for other people is something that you can do. But you need to do something that is worthy of being prideful about.
People have a hard thing to understand. I hate to run. And what makes me so crazy, it doesn't anymore, is people go, well, why do you run if you hate it? What are you talking about? If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. That's what people understand. By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life. I'm training my mind and my body and my spirit so it's all one, so I can handle what life is going to throw at me. Because the life I've lived, it throws a whole bunch at you. And if you're not physically and mentally prepared for that, you're just going to crumble, and you're good for nobody.
Think about the things that you tell yourself, the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy road. Taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind.
Finally, you guys don't understand how this feels. Actually, you probably do. But it feels so great to finally have my first payout secured in this road to $1 million. We are now officially up $1,123. It's not all the money in the world, but we are finally taking a step in the right direction towards the road to $1 million. And there's a couple weeks before these 2 weeks that I haven't mentioned, but I mean, it's been worth it. After just getting kicked over and over and not getting any results, finally making some good progress. So road to $1 million. We're only up $1,000, but it's something.